Hi everyone, hope everybody's doing great. So today we're going back to Germany and continuing on with our look at some famous people seen on the silver 5 Deutschmarks commemorative coins. In my previous videos on these coins, I've talked about the 3 coins that were issued in 1968. And today I'll be showing you the 4 coins that were issued in 1966 up to 1969. As usual, I'll start with a little introduction and quickly go through the specifications for those who have missed the first video. Then we'll take a look at these 4 coins before I conclude this presentation. But before we do that, please leave me a like if you enjoy this sort of content, and don't forget to share and subscribe. So let's get into it. So let's start with a little introduction. The Federal Republic of Germany, or West Germany, was formed following the end of the Second World War. This country reunified with East Germany, or the German Democratic Republic, in 1990. Germany adopted the euro in 2002, so these coins over here have been demonetized. Now, prior to the adoption of the euro, the circulating 5 Deutschmarks coins were coins such as these over here. These coins were initially minted in 0.625 silver, but this was changed to copper nickel in 1975. Here I have the first copper nickel 5 Deutschmark coins that were first issued for circulation. Just on a side note, the silver 5 Deutschmarks circulating coins are, for me, actually pretty good silver coins to stack if you're looking to increase your silver stack. The first commemorative silver coins were issued from 1952. These coins were not intended for circulation, and they continued to be released until 1979, when new coins minted in copper nickel were introduced. Here I have the first copper nickel 5 marks commemorative coin that was issued in 1979. These coins were also not intended for circulation, and the final design was issued in 1986. Alright, let's just quickly go through the specifications. These coins were minted in 0.625 silver. They have a weight of 11.2 grams, a diameter of 29 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.07 millimeter with an incused lettered edge. The actual silver weight for these commemorative coins is approximately 7 grams or 0.225 troy ounces. The coins were minted in both uncirculated and improved versions. On the obverse of all the coins, you will see different depictions of the German heraldic eagle, the legend Bundesrepublik Deutschland, which translates to the Federal Republic of Germany, as well as the face value of 5 Deutschmarks. You will also see on the obverse a single letter mint mark, and this mint mark actually denotes which mint produced the coin. I'll get to the details when we take a look at the first coin, which is from 1966. Alright, here we have the first coin from 1966. This coin commemorates the 250th anniversary of the passing of Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. The designer of the coin was Klaus Ursula Hanfield, and the mint mark over here is the letter D. This mint mark denotes that this coin was produced at the Munich Bavarian State Mint, or the Bayerischer Hauptmünzen. Here on the reverse, we have this very nice portrait of Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, with his very nice hair. His name surrounds the portrait, and right below we have the years when he lived, 1946 to 1716. On the edge we have the incused lettering in Latin, which reads Magnum Totius Germani Decus. It translates to Glory of Great Germany. The Munich Mint produced just over 1.9 billion of these coins, plus another 75,000 in proof. Leibniz was a mathematician and a philosopher, and one of his greatest achievements as a mathematician was the development of differential and integral calculus, something that I was never very good at in school. This coin is actually in a very nice grade, extra fine. Beautiful details on the hair. Okay. Our second coin was released in 1967, and this coin celebrates the German brothers, Wilhelm and Alexander von Humboldt. The designer of this coin was Hermann Zuhlstrassen, and on this coin you will see the F letter mint mark right over here. This mint mark means that this coin was minted at the SMBW Mint in Stuttgart, or Stadtlicher Münzen, Baden-Württemberg, Stuttgart. On the reverse, we have the portraits of the Humboldt brothers, with their name surrounding the portraits. And on the edge, we have the German encused lettering, which reads Freiheit, Hutzwang, Erstick unsere Kraft. It translates to freedom increase, compulsion chokes our strength. The Stuttgart Mint produced just over 1.9 million of these coins, with another 60,000 in proof. Wilhelm Humboldt was the older brother, and he was a philosopher and a diplomat. He's remembered as a linguist who made important contribution to the philosophy of language and the theory and practice of education. The younger brother Alexander was a German naturalist and an explorer, famous for his works on a series of theses titled Cosmos, which discusses science and nature. Just on a side note, the Humboldt University of Berlin was named after them. Our next coin was one of the two coins released in 1969, and this coin commemorates the 375th anniversary of the passing of Gerhard Mercator. The designer of this coin was Doris Washmalz, and on this coin you will see again the letter F. As with the previous coin, this denotes that this coin was minted at SMBW Stuttgart. On the reverse, we have the portrait of Gerhard Mercator with a map in the background, and his name is right over here. And over on the left, we have the years when he lived, 1512 to 1594. Right on the edge, we have the incused lettering in Latin, which reads Terra Descriptio ad usum navigantium. It translates to a description of the use of navigation. The Stuttgart Mint produced just over 4.8 million of these coins, with another 200,000 in proof. So this is actually quite a high mintage coin. Mercator was a geographer, cosmographer, and cartographer in the 16th century, and he was originally from the county of Flanders in now modern Belgium. He's most renowned for creating the world map in 1569. Now, before we move to the final coin, I would just like to add that for this particular coin, you can actually find 3 different varieties. The first variety actually has a smooth edge with no incused lettering, while the second variety has a different lettering on the edge. The lettering is in German, and it reads Einheit und Rechts und Freiheit, which translates to unity and right and freeheit. The third variety is known as the long R variety, and this difference can be seen on the last R of the word Mercator. I actually have a picture of the coin to show you. I'll put it up right over here. And you can see where I marked. The vertical line of the R is actually longer, and it reaches all the way to the edge of the coin. Okay. This coin is actually in a very nice condition. A little bit of toning, but quite pretty. Right? Our final coin was issued in 1969, and this coin commemorates the 150th anniversary of birth of Theodor Fontane. The designer of this coin was Heinrich Korner, and on this coin you will see the G mint mark. This means that the coin was minted at the SMBW Mint in Karlsruhe, or Stadtlicher München, Baden-Württemberg, Karlsruhe. On the reverse, we have the portrait of Theodor Fontane facing to the left with his name over here, and the years where he lived, 1819 to 1898, with a plus symbol over here. On the edge, we have the infused lettering in German, and the lettering reads, Dear Friar, nur it's treu. It translates to the free, only is the true. The Karlsruhe Mint produced 2.9 million of these coins, plus another 170,000 in proof. This coin is actually in a very high grade. I would say almost uncirculated. Very nice luster on this coin. There's actually an error version of this coin, and the error is termed as the incomplete nose and incomplete hair. I have not seen the coin before, and I couldn't find a picture online to show you, so sorry about that. Fontane was a novelist and a poet, and he's widely regarded as the most important 19th century German language realist author. It's a beautiful coin. Before I end this video, I'd just like to give you a little bit of my final thoughts. These 4 coins here are relatively common, and they are quite easy to find on online platforms like eBay. They're relatively inexpensive, but the varieties that I mentioned don't come up very often, and they do hold quite a high premium if you do find them listed. I actually bought these 4 coins from a local coin collector here in Singapore, and he only sold them to me for just $10 each. So that was a pretty good deal for me. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys learned something, or at least found this video entertaining. Be sure to catch the other videos that I'm gonna do in the future for the other coins over here in my collection. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and don't forget to hit that share and subscribe buttons if you have not done so. As always, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.